Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today, we're talking about UPCs. We got this UPC versus this UPC. I have the Sword and Shield one. It's just buried in the closet somewhere, and I'm not taking that out. That's too much effort. So, just picture I have it with me. Which one's better? Personally, I think I already know which one's better, but let's dive into it. So, the Mega Charizard UPC, you get these two awesome promos, the Charizard and the Oricoro. Pack selections, okay. I mean, Phantasmal Flames, you get 4 of them. Phantasmal Flames is kind of a weak set. We've talked about this. Somebody told me I was an idiot because I compared it to Journey Together, and honestly, I think Journey Together is a better set. To be quite frank, Journey Together is a better set. At least there's some sort of depth in there. Maybe you don't have the high-end chase card, but that brings us, there's 4 Journey Together in here. So let me just talk about the packs. You get 2 Surging Sparks, 4 Journey Together, 4 Dust and Rivals, 4 Mega Evolution, and 4 Phantasmal Flames. Surging Sparks is a good set. It's just pretty heavily printed right now. It's easy to find, and it's only a year old. Journey Together is a decent set. Same deal. Just wasn't that loved for some reason, and I still think it's a sleeper set. Dust and Rivals, home run set, but that's going to be printed to oblivion as well, just because it's so expensive and it's honestly a great set. Mega Evolutions, there's some depth in there. I don't think it's a amazing set by any means, but there's definitely depth in there. It was definitely a more popular set when it came out. Especially comparing it to Phantasmal Flames. Phantasmal Flames had hype for about a week, maybe 2 weeks, and then it just fell off a cliff. Phantasmal Flames, Charizard or bust. Compared that to Burning Shadows. The promos, that Charizard promo is beautiful. I absolutely love the Charizard promo. And then the Oricoro promo, it's good. You know, it's got a great artist behind it, but why Oricoro? Like, why couldn't we get a better promo? Why, like, random? That's just so random. And Oricoro is not really a popular Pokemon or anything like that, so, I really just don't understand it. So then, that brings us to the Sword and Shield UPC. Oh, hold on. There's rumor that there's like 3 million of these printed, and I mean, let me tell you, these are easy to find. I mean, they're still at MSRP or just a tad above MSRP, but these are not hard to find. This is the first product that people are actually just leaving on the shelves or passing on, and it's just been so easy. You could actually hit that online, you could, whatever. And it hasn't gone below MSRP, which the Sword and Shield UPC was available for like $75 for a long time. I mean, those sat everywhere. Those sat literally everywhere below MSRP. I remember pre-orders for those were like $270. People were selling the pre-sales and everything, and there was a ton of hype. And then when people saw how many were out, nobody wanted it. It just sat everywhere. It sat everywhere. And I only grabbed one. I was a young investor at the time. I wish I would have known better. I would always want to try to get at least 3, so I can keep one for me. I can sell one. I can sell one later, or I could hold 2, sell them later, whatever it might be. Now that's coming from a Seal investor. What exactly is in the Charizard, or the Sword and Shield Charizard UPC? Now you have to specify. You can't just call it the Charizard UPC since there's 2 of them. You get the same playmat, or a different playmat, I guess, but nobody really cares about that stuff. You get 3 Charizard promos, and they're pretty good promos as well. One is a connecting art with the Crown Zenith Mewtwo. Mewtwo is fighting. Now you get Charizard fighting Mewtwo. The second one is kind of like a aura farming, I guess. It's Charizard, just blowing out the flame, I guess, flamethrower or something like that. That's a pretty nice promo in my opinion. And then you have Sleepy Charizard, who I believe this was after he was battling Venusaur. Then the third promo, you have sleeping Charizard. I don't know if he's really sleeping, but he's resting, that's for sure. And I mean, it's great. It's featuring Charizard and Venusaur in the background after it looks like a duel or some sort, and the forest is destroyed. And I mean, it's a good promo. It really is a good promo. All three promos are textured. They've just really good promos. I can't complain about those either. I would give the edge to the Sword and Shield UPC in this regard. Just the promo, you got 3 Charizard promos and they're pretty solid promos. If we would have gotten, 3 different promos of Charizard and they were on the same par as that Mega Attack, that definitely would have went to Mega Evolution UPC. But I definitely think this is Sword and Shield all the way. Then we get pack selection. We have 16 packs, and honestly, some of the packs in here are terrible, but the good thing is I believe you only get 1 Darkness Ablaze and 1 Vivid Voltage, which those packs are just trash. Come on, those packs are complete trash. And that's where they belong. Just put them right in the trash. Those packs are awful. The sets are awful. I think they really just needed to get rid of packs, and that's why they threw them in there, because those packs are terrible. Nobody would want those packs. What do you do with those? You throw them in UPCs, collection boxes, stuff like that, and get them out of there. They did the same thing with XY Evolutions, and I mean, they're just bad packs. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Then we get into the really good stuff. You got Evolving Skies. Like, who doesn't love Evolving Skies? Those packs are like $30, $35 a pack right now. Fusion Strike, I think the booster packs are really undervalued compared to the booster box. Booster box is over $800. And, Gengar hunting, Gengar and Mew hunting, you can't go wrong with that, right? Lost Origin, the Garantina, you got the Aerodactyl, and there's some trainer gallery, there's a Pikachu trainer gallery and stuff in there. Great set. Brilliant Stars, you got the Charizard. I'm a huge Charizard fan. Can't go wrong with that. And trainer gallery again. Silver Tempest, Lugia. People love Lugia. And again, you have a trainer gallery in there. So the pack selection is just amazing. You cannot beat that pack selection. You literally have packs from all of the best sets. I would say, you don't have Chilling Reign in there or Astral Radiance. Astral Radiance might be the worst one out of them all. Astral Radiance might be a sleeper. I'll let you decide that on your own. But the only one that's missing, Chilling Reign, if we could have gotten rid of the Darkness Ablaze and the Vivid Voltage and put in Chilling Reign, this UPC is a no-brainer, honestly. But, we got those crappy packs. Now, if we're comparing pack selection between the Megazard UPC and the Sword and Shield UPC, again, I'm giving this a Sword and Shield UPC. Just because the pack selection, yeah, you have 2 bad packs, but the rest of the packs, the other 14 booster packs, are just amazing sets, and you really can't beat them. Now, if we get some age to this, when this bad boy gets some age, we might be saying something similar. Destined Rivals, Mega Evolutions, Journey Together, Surging Sparks, we might be saying something similar. But until that gets some age on it, the pack selection doesn't compare. Promos don't compare. It's tough to say the Megazard UPC, and I really don't think it is. Now, that's not saying I'm not stacking up on these. I definitely am. These are a pretty good investment, in my opinion. I will be waiting for below MSRP if it does come, because I already have a decent amount bought at MSRP. So really no point in just backing up the bank and offloading, especially when you're trying to run a business. It doesn't make sense. But let me know in the comments below. What do you think? Do you think the Sword and Shield UPC is better or the Mega Evolutions UPC is better? Personally, my thoughts, I think the Sword and Shield one blows the Mega Evolutions one out of the water. On your way out, make sure you smash that subscribe button, give me a like, and head on over to the website maxpacks.com where you can get yourself some sealed Pokemon cards. And that's all I got for you guys. I'll see you on the next video.